The beginning. They say that before there was sky, earth, gods, or mortals, there was nothing you could name. No light, no form, no time. There was only chaos. Not empty space, but a boundless, formless abyss. Dark, silent, unmoving. It could not be seen. It could not be touched. It was not a place. It was the absence of everything. And yet, from it, everything began. From chaos did not emerge gods with faces and bodies. What came first were forces. First came Gaia, the earth. Not as a planet, but as a living presence, solid, vast, holding within herself the seed of all life. Then came Tartarus, the deep abyss beneath the earth, a depth so dreadful that even the gods would later fear it. And then came Eros, the primal force of attraction. Not love as mortals know it, but the power that draws things together, that binds, that creates. Without Eros, nothing would unite. Everything would remain scattered within chaos. Gaia did not remain alone. Without union, she brought forth Uranus, the sky, born from herself. He spread above her, vast and endless, covering her completely. For the first time there was a pair, earth and sky, and from them, creation truly began. From Gaia and Uranus came the first generation of beings, the Titans, ancient and immense, closer to forces than to individuals. Among them were Cronus, Rhea, Oceanus, Hyperion, and Theia. But not all children were welcomed. There were also the Cyclopes, one-eyed giants, and the Hecatoncheires, beings with 100 hands and 50 heads. Uranus found them monstrous. Instead of letting them live beneath the light, he forced them back into Gaia's depths, imprisoning them within her. Gaia suffered. The weight of her imprisoned children tore through her very being. Her pain was not mortal, it was cosmic, and so she chose to resist. From herself, she shaped a sickle of unbreakable metal and offered it to her children, the Titans. But none dared to stand against Uranus. None, except one, Cronus. Cronus waited, and when Uranus descended upon Gaia, as he did each night, Cronus emerged from hiding. With a single strike, he overthrew his father. The blood of Uranus fell upon the earth. From it would later arise new beings, the Erinyes, the nymphs, and the giants. And from what was cast into the sea, Aphrodite was born, the goddess of beauty. Thus Uranus lost his dominion, and Cronus became ruler of the world. Under Cronus, a new age began. The Titans ruled. Order replaced the primal void. Cronus took his sister Rhea as his queen, and from them came a new generation of gods. But fear lived within him. He knew the fate of his father. He knew a son would overthrow him. When Rhea bore their first child, Cronus swallowed it, and so it went, one by one. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, all vanished within him. Not out of hunger, but out of fear. When Rhea carried another child, she could endure no more. She turned to Gaia for help. When the child was born, she hid him away. In his place, she wrapped a stone in swaddling cloth and gave it to Cronus. He swallowed it without question, and the child, Zeus, was taken far away, hidden from his father's sight. Zeus did not grow as ordinary children do. He was raised in secrecy, in hidden caves, far from the reach of Cronus. When he came of age, he learned the truth, and he chose to end it. Zeus returned. Through cunning, he forced Cronus to release the children he had swallowed. They emerged, alive. They joined him, and then began a war the world had never seen, the Titanomachy. 10 years of battle. Zeus and his siblings against the Titans. The sky was torn apart. The earth trembled. The sea raged. At last, Zeus freed those once imprisoned by Uranus, the Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires. They stood with him. The Cyclopes gave him his thunderbolts, and with them he prevailed. The Titans were defeated and cast into Tartarus. Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades divided the world. Zeus took the sky, Poseidon the sea, Hades the underworld. The earth remained for all. Thus the world known to mortals came into being. But this was not an ending. It was only the beginning of the gods, who would love, wage war, punish, and shape the fates of all. And above all, one truth remained. Even the gods could not escape fate, older than any of them.